Hi, I'm Hilary May, and you are likely here because you have felt distance in your relationship with your mother or your daughter or both, and have feeling the weight of the short replies, having to be careful or walking on eggshells in conversations or time together, and maybe even silence that feels impossible to break down this wall that's between you. And I want you to know you're not alone. I've worked with hundreds of women in this exact place. And what I know is this: love is not the problem, emotional safety is. And that's exactly why I created my signature program, Becoming, which is designed to help mothers and daughters repair a rupture, rebuild closeness, drop the guilt, no blame, no shame, and without pressure. I guide you through the steps on how to move from awareness to embodiment in your relationship so that you can lead the repair. You do not need her to join you. This is meant for you to join alone, on your own, and put your head down and do the work. So, let me show you a little bit about what's waiting inside for you. I'd love to tell you a little bit about what's waiting for you inside my program, Becoming. So, inside Becoming, it is really about women who are leading the shift in the relationship because, as we know, it only takes one person to shift a dynamic inside a relationship. So, we are working through lessons inside 8 modules. There are over 55 lessons for you to consume upon arriving into becoming. And each step is really broken down to be a specific guide on that topic. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about what you will see inside. So, there are lessons like boundaries as leadership. We talk about what boundaries are all about, why we need them, why are they so hard, and how do we manage them? How do we set them? How do we manage them when they are given to us? We talk about how you can become your own North Star so you can stop outsourcing your reassurance and coping and instead become the woman who knows how to comfort herself, ground herself, and guide herself through uncertainty and pain in any of your relationships. This is where you're going to learn how to hold the boundaries without guilt and step into clarity and confidence that your relationship needs. Then let's take some lessons from, now let's look at some lessons inside Module 6, which is all about communication for building that reconnection. So I go deep into my Hear Her framework, which I do not share anywhere else except with my private one-on-one clients or my mother-daughter clients. So you're getting access to what I walk my private clients through in order to have healing conversations and communication with their mother or their daughter. So you're going to see it written out inside the workbook. You're also going to listen to me as I walk my clients through this process and see us put it into practice in real time, how to speak without blame, how to truly listen, and you are going to walk away knowing exactly what's been missing in your relationship and the communication and exactly what is needed and how to be the one who invites that kind of communication. You're also going to get a communication reset script. So in each module, there are scripts for you to use as a guide. You're not going to use them word by word, but it is a really good, a powerful place for you to start because you have a framework to work from in building those conversations, or at the very least, a guide that you can print out and you can use or you can save to your phone and refer back to where everything is written as a reminder for you. So, women tend to use this as a way to have a completely new conversation with their mother or their daughter. And sometimes that's happening after years of silence, sometimes that's months, sometimes it's just you have distance and it's not necessarily silence, and you want to rebuild new conversations or start to name what's happening in a more comfortable way. Inside each module, there are also workbooks. So everything that is taught to you inside the videos and the lessons inside each module, you also receive a workbook for that module where you can access the scripts, and you can also see journaling activities and ways to apply what we've talked about to your relationship. Now, I want to point something out to you. Becoming is not therapy. It's not about rehashing the past. It's not about convincing your mother or daughter to change. And it's certainly not about carrying the whole burden yourself. It is for you. It is about becoming the safe, grounded leader in your relationship. It's about becoming the woman who knows how to stay calm when it's tense, who understands how her nervous system works, why she gets triggered, and how to calm herself. It's for the woman who's becoming the person who can speak her truth without guilt, without carrying the weight of shame about what she's done, what she said, what she missed. It's for the woman who's becoming the person who creates the boundaries and the conditions for their daughter to feel safe enough to come closer. Even if she's not ready yet, you get to walk away knowing exactly how to show up differently. And that changes everything. Every day, I talk to women who say, I wish I found you sooner. This information, unfortunately, is not widespread in our society. We don't understand why mothers and daughters struggle, and the struggle today is a little bit different than it was 50 years ago. So we really need to understand, what does my daughter need from me? How do I speak to my mother in a way where she can hear and understand me? And then how can we have a relationship we actually both enjoy, because that is what we really want. So, what if what you've heard here So, if what you've seen here resonates, if you know it's time to stop waiting and somebody needs to lead this repair in order to improve this relationship, I would love to invite you into Becoming. By joining the Becoming program, you get lifetime access to all of the lessons. All 8 modules are there for you to jump into as soon as you're ready and move through at your pace. You also get access to future bonus lessons that I will provide and I regularly add to as new information it comes out, as I come up with new approaches or frameworks or resources. And as I'm learning from my clients and the conversations that we're having and what they're facing, I want to provide that information for you. So know that the way that the program is now, it will build and continue to evolve over time, and you will always have access to it. So you can find the link below to join us inside Becoming, and I look forward to welcoming you.